Everybody, let's get how about a mic check over there? Sheri, do you hear me?
Yeah, right here.
Dave?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Whoa.
I know. It's my new voice. That's how I talk now.
Smoky. Smoking. By the way, I'm going to show you guys, the Jim Carrey footage everybody's talking about.
I look forward to it. I have no idea what it is.
I saw a little something on Instagram real quick. They had a side by side.
Okay.
And he looks like,
listen,
I think I got a lot of shit pumped into his face.
It looks like Botox and filler.
Yeah, it's
really. Is he Zac Efron out?
Yeah, but people just think it's a different person. He's been replaced.
Zac Efron was in a horrible accident, hun. I hope you knew that.
Was he?
I think so.
Yes, I know that he was.
Why his face got all fucked up.
Yeah, motorcycle. I think
I had such a crush on him before that happened.
He was adorable.
It's adorable.
Who did?
Zac Efron.
You did? Or both of you guys?
No, he did.
It was your joint celebrity crush was Zac Efron? Jeez.
She said, you have to pick a guy. I said, all right.
Fine. Without any hesitation.
Fine, Zac Efron.
Jack Nicholson now or 1974? 74.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we're live. It's a Saturday night. It is the last hours of February.
It's true.
I mean,
it's a quick month.
Yeah.
Think about this. We're still technically only in February, and it's just every day is something new. It's an exciting year.
It's exciting. That's one way to put it.
Exciting, all right. And we're doing something new on Saturday night specials. We are going to, whereas they were exclusively 100% on Pilled and Quite Frankly.tv, we are now, just like with the Zidalza special we did last Saturday, the first half is going to be on YouTube and Rumble and Twitter. And then around the halfway point, which tonight I think should be around 9:45, you guys are all invited to follow us over. No paywall. It is a simple click. I put all of those links pinned in the chat room. They're pinned up top. It's right there. And if you get confused, you can just go to quitefrankly.tv, and we have pilled.net cozily nestled
We're going to do all the things that you can't do.
All the things. We'll watch
YouTube.
Music videos. There's going to be T and A.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's all the T and all the A will be Dave's.
Nipples.
Yes.
Lots of nipples.
Yeah.
I mean,
By the way, did you...
like cats and have a bunch of nipples, right?
No, cats have... I have a cat video for tonight.
Oh, okay, good.
You know how on Saturday nights I like going retro with shit?
Yeah.
Well, I found a VHS instruction video on how to massage your cat. So I have a woman there that's taught how to massage your cat. I have some other things that are going on. It's going to be fun.
Sounds...
It's not going to be.
Wait.
It's not going to be.
Gross to me.
It's not going to be war. We'll do all. That. We could talk about
I'm
war.
banning war.
I know. You can ban it.
No war in my house.
So bombs went flying today. We'll talk about that in just a second. I just want to welcome everybody because I should be able to spend a little bit of time reading the general chat as well. Over on YouTube right now, I see Agorizer. What's going on there? I see Elizabeth O'Neill. Steve, I guess we're at war with Iran. Well, I mean, bombs were dropped, and bombs are dropped all over the place. Iran's dropping bombs back. It's a big mess from what I could hear, but and there's protests that have popped up. There's also waves and waves of celebration. You can't deny that everything is being expressed all at once. There, you can point to every outcome.
All of it or none of it.
All of it, none of it. Every kind of reception is out there. But of course, my big question is, why? I always just want to know exactly why, because we were given for all the same reasons we were told, we have to take care of Assad in Syria because he's gassing all of his people, and I never believed any of the gassing bullshit either. The white helmets, and there's a lot of shit.
Bibi wants it that way.
Well, of course, there's nothing but upside. If you're talking about geopolitical read, there's nothing but upside for BB. Nothing but upside.
He's a turd.
Trump was supposed to be the no war guy.
That's one of the more common criticisms right now.
He's supposed to be Epstein file guy too.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a lot of things he hasn't been.
Everybody's throwing knives at each other. I'm leaving a window open for people to express how they feel. Me, I always prefer a world without bombs being lobbed. And if they must be lobbed, let them be lobbed regionally, where all the regional inhabitants can fight amongst themselves. And it just so happens we, once again, are many thousands of miles away from this particular region.
Yeah.
And are always fed one reason or another why it has to do with us. And
gotta get involved in everything.
More often than not, it has to do with us because of some prior adventure we were on that I don't know. Anyway, that is how February is closing out. A Saturday morning news brief that not only Iran has been bombed, but Khomeini's dead. Apparently, they wiped out almost from what's
hear that.
Yeah, from what's being reported on our end and Iranian state media, the Ayatollah Khomeini is dead.
Okay, so the war should be over now, right? They did what they had to do.
Wasn't that the other Ayatollah's name, Khomeini, back in the 70s?
I don't know.
Could it be the same name?
I don't know if it's a title. You know, that's the whole thing about places like Iran and Saudi Arabia. We learned the seldom told history on how these states even come into being, what they were before, you know, when leadership was changed, who was backing said leadership and stuff like that. But really, what it really comes down to is I shouldn't have to give a fuck who Khomeini is.
Yeah, it should have nothing to do with you.
Whether it's a Caesar title or actually his name.
Yeah.
But that's just where we are.
You're lucky you didn't have a last name that involved Ayatollah. Yeah.
You were a Tola.
I was a Tola. Ayatollah.
I am a Tola. I have a little Tola in me.
That's my maiden name.
By the way, Anthony was. I'm sure you heard maybe this week on the show. Anthony was talking to me. Let me get one of these coals off of here. Hold on. This thing is pumping, baby.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll mix this around too. As long as we're doing that.
Anthony went on a couple of genealogy sites and he found a lot of cool things of grandpas that is just on the record. Like in my father's father too.
Really?
But our grandfather, it's on not only just like data about him and his service, because you know those should, a lot of that is available publicly if you know who you're going to, the archives and all that. It's all over the place. Troop movement. We should know.
Really?
Theoretically, we should know what he had for lunch on certain days, but they actually have his draft card like
you can look at it
scanned.
Oh, that's neat.
I wonder how many people in the audience who had family who served in one world war or another can actually go and see, you know, relics that they have never.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
So.
Things to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Did they have information about his injury?
That's what I want to go after. Our friend C, she knows somebody who is a representative to the United States, a delegate to the Congress who represents Guam or did in the past.
Okay.
And of course he was injured in the Battle of Leyte Gulf. And I know there's an interesting story about Grandpa. I don't know the like the timeline of it all. My mother knows it. Your father probably knows it. But when he was injured, he took grenade shrapnel. I think he was actually attending to a fellow soldier or something like that, and he took shrapnel.
Yeah.
And that shrapnel, obviously, that's why he had his dentures and all that stuff. He had no teeth, but
he had a scar going up like right in here. He used to sleep like this every.
What do you mean?
He used to sit in his chair and sleep with his finger right on his scar.
Really?
Yeah.
I never noticed it.
Yeah.
And I know we watched some old 16 millimeter or
No, it was video.
Whatever it was
him.
of Grandpa when he was like younger. He's a bruiser, man.
Oh yeah.
He's like
Oh yeah, his hair had muscles.
Yeah.
and I, but I was looking at
it was great to see.
what I was told was that he was actually going to lose an eye. They were actually going to take an eye out, and all of his surgeries were performed, I believe, on a medical frigate and on a ship. And I think that his original surgery date to remove his eye was going to be on December 27th, which of course my mother's birthday would be my mother's birthday years later. And something happened where there was a battle stations, or there was something that delayed the surgery. And in the time that his surgery to remove, not only to repair his jaw, but to remove his eye, that was delayed. In the time that it was delayed, he got a second opinion that saved the eye.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's great.
It's good to lose it because his nickname, of course, would have been, "Hey, here comes Ayatollah."
Something.
Ayatollah.
They would have called him Patch or
Bring it
something.
around again.
But by the time we all came around, we
Missing an eye.
we would have known all the I don't know.
That's interesting though.
It is
That's cool.
interesting.
It is.
I wonder what everybody out there. I'd love to hear what people in the chat room have to say.
Yeah, I would know what they have to hear about Grandpa Tola. He was awesome.
Does anybody know our grandfather? Call in
He was
tonight.
really cool. If you got a good story, let us know about it.
Let's see here.
I really enjoyed hanging out with him.
Lowell62 late to the chat. Hello all. There's a mysterious protrusion rising from the center of John McCain's plot. Yeah, I saw that. Did you see that? There's
No.
Does that mean he's getting a boner from the dead?
There's a video. It's hilarious.
Oh god!
But it's a generation of John McCain's grave, and you can see a bulge in the grass in front of it.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, so he finally got what he wanted.
Wow.
And
what will he think of next?
He's another turd.
well, here's the thing. I told you that Khomeini's dead. This I love. The Associated Press. Hold on. Put this out. Let me put it up on screen. This is another one that's just hilarious. Breaking. District judge overturns Khomeini's death. Like they won't even allow Trump. they don't even want Trump. No. You're alive again. Trump's not allowed to do that.
I guess we're living in a world where anything can be anything anybody wants. So hey, you know what?
Gotta love it.
And literally. It
So
is
stupid.
exactly
Everything's stupid.
what people want it to be right now. There is, of course, the kinetic exchanges that are going on right now, thousands of miles away, and then for everybody examining the news and arguing with each other in certain chat rooms and comment sections, it is exactly what everybody, somebody trumping the other person. Oh, you have no clue what you're talking about. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. This honestly, this is when I'm most grateful that I have just carved out my little lane. I know I am. I don't want war. I think that anybody who actually proves themselves to be an existential threat to any individual, any state, any nation, destroy that existential threat.
Right.
I come from a perspective where I don't see very many existential threats coming from rogue state actors that they have been, pitching
There's
us
got
for
to be a
years.
damn good reason to go to war.
Well,
and if you don't have a damn good reason, something's fishy.
Listen, there's plenty
That's
of
all there's-
existential
I mean,
we have financial existential threats. We
So
have
many other
immigration
things you can go
threats.
for.
We have so many things. So
True.
I'm sitting back and I'm just going to watch everybody throw knives at each other for a little bit.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And it'll make for some fun talk on Monday night show.
Mm-hmm.
And for tonight, I'll just keep reading the chat room, see what people are doing. You can also send super chats to quitefranklysuperchat.com. I will turn on the speech supers, so you can interrupt the broadcast at any time. If you send a super chat over $10 on quitefranklysuperchat.com, it'll just butt in with whatever the hell you want to say.
I love it.
So I'll allow it. I will allow it, and we have a lot
Go
of.
for it.
We have So hold on a little bit on that. I'll read a little bit of what we have on Zero Hedge. Iranian TV belatedly confirms the death of Ayatollah Khomeini. They have announced 40 days of mourning and 7 days of public holiday. Here is what President Trump put out on his Truth Social. Khomeini, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. In history, ever.
Okay.
And listen, there's Iranians. I know some OG Persian, escapees after the 1978-79 revolution out there. I know people who have left because they knew that this would. But again, one regime or another, whether it's a Shah or whether it's whatever. Anyway,
It's not our business.
Khomeini, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans and those people from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khomeini and his gang of bloodthirsty thugs. He was unable to avoid our intelligence and highly sophisticated tracking systems, and working closely with Israel, there was not a thing he or other leaders could have that could have been doing. Well, whatever, they all killed along with them, could have been done. So what's being reported is like 7 out of the 8 top people out there, IRGC and everything else, have been wiped out. And there is essentially a call to people in Iran to take advantage of this to overthrow their government and instate something that is a little bit more
Okay.
Cool.
whatever. And then there's that. He was unable to avoid.
Just a little cooler.
This is the single greatest chance for the Iranian people to take back their country. We're hearing from many of their IRGC, military, and other security and police forces no longer want to fight and are looking for immunity from us. As I said last night, now they can have immunity. And later they get death. The heavy and pinpoint bombing, however, will continue uninterrupted throughout the week or as long as necessary. And that's
Till what though? What's the purpose? When's it over? What I thought when you kill the head of something that
no, you don't.
Oh, no.
No.
isn't
We're just getting started.
Listen, just in general, killing the head of anything like that doesn't ever make anything go away. Whether we're talking about Iran now or anything else, that's not the way it works.
So when is it going to be declared over? What happens? What's the end game here, bro?
I guess a week.
When they rename Iran, Israel 2.
I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But I'm sure. The chat rooms are probably alive and well. Let's see. Sending you love from Canada, says Maria Christiana. Hello, Frank. I hope he has a wonderful birthday. Oh, I think they're talking to each other. Sorry. Grandma Grateful is out there. Good to see you. Hello. Stuck at work for 12 hours. I was pleased to find Frankie live. Yes. And we're going to be live everywhere for the next half hour around 9:45. You guys come on over with us. No, again, it's nothing but a click. I have pinned the link to our Pilled stream, which is live right now. And there's no paywall. There's no nothing. You can also go to quitefrankly.tv. And I just want to see what people are doing. We'll be reading your super chats and the general chat. And rock the cash bar. People are saying, Khomeini's son is also gone, says Jose Dees. And they're, I'm just reading what people are saying. Forget.
It's all right.
What chat room is that?
That is I'm reading right now YouTube. I just bounced away from Rumble. I was reading Pilled as well. We're live for the time being on X. So there's that. Okay, so you can call in with that if you want. Let's move on to something else. Here is Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, boy. Shia
LaBeouf has given I haven't watched the full interview, but there's an interview with I guess a local affiliate down in the Louisiana area. He's having fun down in Louisiana. He's getting into fistfights every day. I think 2 hours ago it was reported that he got arrested for assault once again.
Yeah. He's what my generation calls a real wackadoo.
He needs a tune-up on the old MK Ultra.
Well,
he needs to settle down a little bit, relax, have a good time.
He's going through a lot. I'll tell you that. Here he is going off on Mike Piazza. Take a listen to this.
Aww.
This is very heartfelt.
I take a bunch of pictures like I'm a golden retriever or a governor or something like that because I like what it does for people's lives. I remember trying to get Mike Piazza's autograph, motherfucker. You know what I mean? For my whole life, Mike Piazza.
Were you waiting outside the fence?
Every day, this guy, bro. We used to go to these Dodger games. Big Brothers program used to give these tickets out. You go fucking Dodger game. Me and all of them dudes would be sitting in the parking lot. Brent Butler always signed. Hideo Nomo always signed. Mike Piazza.
Just a cold heart.
Mike Piazza, you're a bitch, bro.
Aw. Well, he sounds like he was kind of a loser.
How many times do you think he rejected signing?
He's a kid.
Every day, bro. I did it for,
right,
I used to go out there 90 times probably. Rejected me 90 times. So what it did was, I'm going to sign them all. So when I got on, it was like, yo, fuck Mike Piazza.
So you don't turn down any pictures?
Never. Never, ever. Not unless I'm with my kid or I'm eating some food or I'm chasing some ass.
Because you feel like you're helping people, validating.
Yeah, what did God do it for? Why did he do it? Why did he do this to me? You know what I mean? What is the purpose?
So when G says LA, well, man, I gotcha, but I'm still coast to coast like I'm Mike Piazza,
Okay, so he's really upset. Lauren just said, "Oh no, not Mike Piazza." Lauren really likes Mike Piazza. She had a crush on him. He was a
he's a cute guy for a baseballer.
Well, there's some. Yeah, I guess so.
He's all right.
He's a good looking guy.
Good looking, but well, he was a great catcher. He's a great Met. You know,
No Derek Jeter. But hey,
I
think the chicks like Derek Jeter. He looks like a Muppet to me.
Listen, we're on the outside looking in there. We have to just, what?
Right, don't get off track.
Just we're on the outside looking in.
First off, Shia LaBeouf's got a filthy mouth.
I like it.
Filthy. Yeah. Hold on, but listen to this. Listen to this. I'm sure this is gonna get chopped up over the course of the next week once people come out of their weekend stupor.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Here's what I know. I can only deal with my side. My side is this. My behavior, bullshit. I got to deal with that. Does that mean I got to go to rehab again? I'm just not into it, bro. I don't think my answers are there. I don't. I genuinely don't. If I genuinely did, I'd go. I don't think I have a drinking problem. I think I have a different problem, and I'm going to address it.
And what's that problem?
I think I have a small man complex, some kind of Napoleonic. I don't know what it is. I think it's something that has to do with anger and ego more so than my drinking. But that's where I'm at now on my journey, and I'm trying to navigate it. I'll figure it out.
What kind of things set off that anger?
What kind of things set off that anger? I mean, boy, I haven't experienced it for a while, but I'll be honest with you. Big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Because he's got that big thing on his leg.
If that's homophobic, then I'm that.
Tell us a little bit about the root of this fear.
He gets upset because it moves a little when they touch his leg. That's why.
I would like to know what happens. I would do. Listen, I wish I had some kind of a way to get the attention of these types of tier guests. I would love to have him in here to talk to him for a couple of hours. That would be awesome.
Why's he got little man complex?
I don't know. He wants to get to the bottom of it, of course.
Yeah.
I need to know how tall.
Does that happen a lot?
No, it just happened one time.
Recently?
Well, that's why I got arrested.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
So he got hit on by 3 massive gay guys. That's why he got into a fight. Well, if he got felt up, then okay. It doesn't matter who the hell's filling you up.
You can just push the guy away and say, "Hey, knock it off. I don't do that." You don't gotta fucking punch anybody in the face for something like that. I mean, unless they were like sticking their thumb up his ass or something like gratuitous.
It sounds like it was. This might happen.
Dave handled that like a champ.
So you were sort of being.
I got
groped
accosted
and
at a gay
surrounded.
bar once.
I'm not going to say that because my lawyer said, "Oh fuck, dude."
It's okay. We can back up.
I am wrong for touching anyone ever.
And then I think he got into a fist fight right after this ended.
He's such a regular guy. I like it.
This
Maybe I
motherfucker's
like him.
5'9"
I've got nothing. I've got nothing against him. Let's take a call from
I'm 5'8".
Matthew. Are you there, Matthew?
Hey,
Who's this?
it's been a while.
Good to hear from you again, sir.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
So what's on your mind?
Oh, I was just calling the number randomly just see if I can get through. And apparently I did.
Yes. So give I don't know, shout you get to say hello, shout out, whatever the hell's on your mind, give it to us because we're moving on quick tonight.
Okay, yeah. You're going to move on, man. Yeah, it's been a while.
What's your biggest fear in life?
Well, okay, there you go. What's your biggest fear in life? We know what Shia LaBeouf's is. Go ahead.
Oh, man. I got no fear. Are you kidding me?
This guy.
There you go.
Perfect.
Nice.
This guy,
That's the
yeah.
right
man.
answer.
No,
That was the right answer.
How are you
randomly dialed your number, man. Just surprised you picked up.
Matthew, aren't you on the West Coast?
I was. That's where I was born and raised. I'm in Georgia now.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing at 9:24 prior to getting the notification that we were live?
Just cleaning up the kitchen, man, after cooking dinner.
What'd you have? What'd you make?
Huh?
What'd you make for dinner?
Oh, man, we had some smash burgers on the flat top.
Nice. I like smash.
Oh
burger.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Good for you.
No, it's been a while, Frankie. I missed you, man.
It's really great to hear from you again, man. I hope I hear from you more.
Yeah.
Try
I
and
do gotta tune in and call in more, man.
yeah. Well,
I do apologize for that.
Don't apologize. I'm also on a mission over here to reconnect with people who haven't even been getting notifications of the show in a while. So I've been seeing a lot more people that I haven't seen in years popping up saying, "Hey, you were ghosted with me for a while, but now I see you again, and I'm hoping to hang out." So I know everybody's got their lives. It's good to cross paths with you.
There's some story behind that, but we'll get into that in an email or something.
Sure. Well, you enjoy cleaning up, and I hope that your smash burgers treat you well.
Oh yeah, it's good to hear your voice again there, Frankie.
Take care, brother, man. Be well. And let's go to Sentinel. Sentinel, what's up?
Hey, Frank. It's good to talk to you tonight. Welcome to Dave and Sheri.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good to hear you. I don't see
Nice.
you. I don't see
What
you.
did you just say?
I said good to see you.
So, Sentinel.
Hi, Sentinel.
Good to hear you.
Yeah. So my first point is with this bold action by President Trump and the Pentagon in Iraq or in Iran. It took the Clintons' interviews with the Congress right off the fucking news cycle. Yeah, nobody's talking about that.
Yep. You're right.
Yep.
There's no
Distraction
talk about
after
fucking
distraction.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that'll go away a little bit, or at least we'll be fighting. Here's one thing. That it's always that is a standard now. No matter what news breaks, the comment sections are full of people saying, "Yeah, but what about Epstein?" So it's just I don't know how much distraction. It's just becoming more and more of a cacophony, which I don't think that anybody really is totally pulled away from one thing or another. I think all things just exist at the same time, and they keep just adding more into the feeder, more into the hopper, and the cacophony. It almost sounds like the orchestra tuning up before a big performance. Everybody's just doing their thing. It sounds very discordant and all that. That's what's going on right now. It's like the orchestra tuning up.
Mm-hmm. It's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sent you an email a couple hours ago with a couple of videos. One of them is the Beach Boys playing "Bomb, Bomb, 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 Iran."
Yeah.
And the other one is President Trump singing "Iran so far away" from the flock of seagulls. It was an excellent AI job, and I'm still not sure what I feel about all this shit. I'm holding reservations that President Trump's trying to do the right thing, but it's just fucking crazy. And we'll just see how it goes.
Yes. Well,
What else can you do?
That's my position on all things now. We'll see how it goes.
What'd you make for dinner tonight?
Okay, so I reheated some Pizza Hut pizza that I had ordered a couple days ago.
Oh, good.
I took. Is that all you wanted to say, Sentinel?
Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I want to say I always enjoy seeing your cousins there, and
Thanks,
Molly
man.
Artie and I always enjoy your cousins on.
Well, I was just about to say, there she is.
Hi.
I was just about to say, make sure Molly gets our love. So thanks for the call, both of you guys.
All right. Talk to you later.
Take care.
Bye.
I said, bye, Molly.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was just gonna say. What did you guys just say?
About what?
I don't
Pizza
know.
Hut?
It was Pizza Hut. I took so I brought Lauren and Aurora out to dinner tonight, and then afterwards I brought Aurora to get some ice cream, and the ice cream, one of the ice cream shop locations is actually near where there was one of the two Pizza Huts we had around here that are obviously no longer here, and I meant to tell Aurora, I said, Aurora, you see that building right there? That used to be a Pizza Hut that so many of our childhood parties were and all that other stuff. And then I stopped myself saying, she doesn't know what the fuck Pizza Hut is. I was like, just stop. One day, when she starts watching all of the, because we've been watching, she said the other day, 2 days ago, Daddy, when we sit down for lunch today, can you sit down with me and watch a movie? I said, you got it. Let's do that. And I said, what do you want to watch? She goes, can we watch Ninja Turtles, but the movie? And I said, you got it. So, but the one thing I want to show her is all of those amazing pre-movie commercials on the VHS.
Right.
And they had that one. I don't know if I can play it. I can probably play it. Hold on a second. It is the Pizza Hut commercial, Ninja Turtles. Let's see. Give it to me, baby. Pizza Hut, Little League 1990 from the Teenage Mutant Ninja. Yeah, here we go. Fucking love this. 1990, baby. Little League.
Off in the distance, the game's dragging on. There's
Goldberg.
strikes on the batter, some runners are on. Then suddenly everyone's looking at me. My mind has been wondering, what could it be? They point to the sky and I look up above, and a baseball falls into my glove. I play right field. It's important you know. You gotta know how to catch. You gotta know how to throw. That's why I play in right field, way out where the dandelions grow.
As a proud sponsor of Little League Baseball, Pizza Hut welcomes all the kids who make it great.
Well, what's the other Pizza Hut commercial where the kid goes to Pizza Hut and his mom's like, hey, remember, hold on, Pizza Hut commercial. Hold on, wait a second. It's got to be another one.
That was cute. That was really
it was
cute.
nice. It gave me the feels.
Birthday party. Please show. Yeah, there it is.
What's your wrong? A birthday party.
This is from Land Before Time. She hasn't seen Land Before Time yet. I want to give her like maybe this year I'll show it to her because
she's ready for that.
Yeah, totally. Has she seen Dinosaur yet?
Dinosaur?
Remember
Yeah,
that?
the Disney movie
It's a Disney
Dinosaur.
movie. That's
Good.
a great movie for a kid.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just
It's a
called
movie?
Dinosaur.
It's
It was
called
like
Dinosaur?
from gotta be when was Trevor born? 98,
I don't know.
maybe 99. It came out.
Are you talking about We're Back?
No, it's just
No,
called
it's
Dinosaur.
It was a movie called Dinosaur. It's like a cartoon, or was it cartoon
No, it's like
CGI?
Toy Story. It's CGI. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, here I'll have to take a look at it.
Yeah.
Here's the birthday party, and this came from Land Before Time. Aurora's gonna be Land Before Time is very emotional.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
But
So was
anyway,
Dinosaur.
you have to watch it. As a kid, we all had our hearts broken.
Oh,
Yep.
Bambi's mom. Everybody dies in the beginning.
Well, she
You
already
gotta
knows. Yeah,
deal with it.
Bambi.
Yeah.
Bambi. She hasn't seen Sword in the Stone yet. When they break that poor girl squirrel's heart in the tree. You remember that?
I don't remember that.
When Arthur and Merlin turn themselves into animals,
I don't
and
know if
first
I
they
even
become
saw it.
fish. They become fish. They jump into the moat, and then this barracuda starts chasing them. So they jump out of the water. He turns them into squirrels. They go up into the tree, and then this girl squirrel starts having a crush on Arthur, young Arthur. And he's just like, no, come on, no, I'm a boy. Get away from me. And she's just like, oh, I love you. And then finally Merlin turns him back into a boy, and she's like snuggling up on him, and she looks up and he's not a squirrel anymore, and she's like frightened. She runs back into her hole, and then the scene ends with her. Arthur's just like, I'm sorry, I told you I wasn't a squirrel, and the scene just cuts with the whimpering, crying squirrel in the tree. That's it. There's no resolution to that. It's just the message was sometimes you're going to get your fucking heart ripped out.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be
Puff
messages.
the Magic Dragon. I mean,
Puff the Magic Dragon.
little Jackie Paper.
Puff the Magic Dragon, if you know what I'm.
Pete's Dragon.
Oh yeah, your mom was big into that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I remember it being
Pete's-
on all the time.
Pete's Dragon, I used to watch that quite a bit. The only thing I remember about Pete's Dragon is Mickey Rooney living in a lighthouse and Pete the Dragon roasting apples with his fire and being able to, he's like, the hot fun. Anyway, here's the birthday party.
Pizza Hut. What fun.
You bet, Mom. have a good time.
Sure will.
You look so cute. Remember to say hello to Mrs. Miller.
I will.
And don't forget everything I told you.
Okay.
Have fun. Hello, Jerome.
Hi, Miss Miller.
Wish Jessica a happy birthday. And remember, polite little boys always use their napkins. We're gonna party right now. Oh, how do we chew? With our mouths closed. We're gonna party. Don't forget to share. Share. Use your silverware. And sweetie, I don't care what the other little boys do. You keep your elbows off the table.
How did it go through that kid's head?
Was that?
The straws went right through that kid's head.
Yeah, I know. And of course, after we saw this commercial, every time we all got together for a some sort of a play date or a birthday party that was at a pizzeria, like especially Michael's or something like that, even the local places, we were always putting the straws together at that point to see how long we can, you know. I know.
Jerome, please.
Goodbye, Jerome.
Be nice to the little girls.
And of course, we're always jealous. It's like no little girls want to kiss me on the cheek.
And he doesn't want any part of it either.
All the girls just made fun of my huge head. That's all. They called me big head until like 7th grade.
Oh wow, I'm sorry. That sucks.
You know what? Fuck you, Dave.
You grew into it pretty good though.
I did. No, I actually that's what I had a head that I grew into.
You're a melon head, huh? Is it melon or like a can?
It's decently shaped. I don't think it's like
I don't remember your head being any weird when you were a kid.
No. And it was even bigger when I had hair. Well, you know, my hair was very, very, very big. It was wavy, and then when puberty hit, it became very frizzy. Puby.
Yeah.
You know,
pube head. That's what your nickname should have been.
I used to be so jealous of all the kids, the kids in my class who had like pin straight hair.
Yeah.
Or that can I don't you
should.
Oh, you used to have that.
Yeah.
It must have been fun.
I lived the dream, baby.
Must have been fun.
Oh.
He used to walk around the corners in kindergarten like this. So he would slam into the girls and kiss them.
Yeah, that was my move in kindergarten.
Yours always a creep.
I would make like I was whistling. I'd be like, and then I come around the corner because I time it out because I see the girl coming. Her name was Kate, and I was like, "Oops, sorry." And I was like, "Oh, you want to be my girlfriend?" She's like, "Okay," and I was like, "Okay."
Speaking of Kate, there was a girl, Katie in kindergarten. I had a couple of girlfriends in kindergarten at the same time.
Ooh,
Playa.
Yes, I had like
never works.
There was Katie and Rachel and Kalina. And
nice. A harem. You had a harem.
I did. I peaked in kindergarten, but in a harem, that's what I did. You know who else had a harem?
Who's that?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh well.
Although I'm not in his. That's not.
You're not in the files.
No, I'm not in the files.
Oh, good.
Can you imagine? Like, how the hell would I even incidentally get in there? But anyway, I remember one time this girl Katie. We were all standing in line. All right, get in line. So you hold on to the railings. We're going down to our classroom and stuff. And Katie was she couldn't stop. She was in the beginning of the line. I was in the back of the line, and I guess she was like moving around too much, and she got like reprimanded. Katie, stand still. Get up. And I almost like didn't want her to get reprimanded alone, so I started wiggling around too. And they said, "Frank, stop!" I still remember that little. See, I was very virtuous.
Nice. That's nice.
I was virtuous.
I'm surprised that you remembered that story.
I remember shit. I remember a lot of stuff. Wow. I really do. You know what else I remember?
Her. I'm surprised. I should remember that story.
You guys knew each other in kindergarten?
No. I met him in high school.
I think I told her once, and probably 30-something years ago. And
but you always remember a kindergartner that's assaulting other kindergartners.
I didn't assault anybody. It was being cute, and she was into
adorable.
That is cute for 1980. What was that? 1970? What was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the
75,
70s.
75 was kindergarten.
Yeah,
something like that.
Was how old are you when you were in kindergarten? 5 years old.
5.
Yeah.
So 1990, I was in kindergarten.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
I'm a lot older than you.
All right, so you want? Let me look into the chat room, see what people are doing. TLC commercial. I want a bump. says Swamp Cabbage. Yes, well, no, I can't help you there. Let's see here. Erdem says, quite frankly, Mr. President, you are in it. Let's see here. Playing doctor. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't play doctor.
You never played doctor?
If we did, I forgot.
I mean, it's playing doctors just in general, just messing around with each other, right?
Yeah.
It's not. You don't have to be playing doctor.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I played. Yeah.
I think it's a generic term for
Everybody
I
stop.
played doctor.
fondling each other's fudgies when you're a kid.
Listen, I'll remember. I remember I actually went to a first grade party, and first grade party for that girl Rachel I was telling you about, that she was like my girlfriend until like 4th or 5th grade.
Nice.
And that just meant like
What happened to the other chicks? They just heartbroken.
Yeah, I didn't have time. My mother told me very young. I think my mother's in the chat room. My mother told me very young, Frank, if you sit between two chairs, you fall flat on your ass.
Nice. I like it.
So
Mimi.
so that she told me that one young.
That's
I said,
funny.
okay, I have to apply this. And but there was a what the hell is it? It was very embarrassing. I remember for everybody. You know, like when you're at a friend's house and they get reprimanded in front of you by their parents, like they get like really, God forbid, they get hit in front of you, and you're just like, oh, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, this was at a birthday party, and I guess all the girls just they're I don't know what the hell it was, but they all disappeared. Me and the few guys that were there, guys, we were 6. All of a sudden, the girls came out of the bedroom, and one of them had on a one-piece bathing suit. They say, hey, let's go put a bathing suit on. And wow, the mothers were like, what the hell are you doing? And we were just
rightfully so. I would say.
I know it was. It's a core memory.
Yeah,
I remember just being embarrassed by she's gonna why did she got a bathing suit on? And then the disciplining that came after that at the party was like, it was very uncomfortable.
Awkward. Yeah.
It was uncomfortable.
I remember in 6th grade, this one, the most popular kid's name was Billy Squire. I know. There's 2 of them. And
this is before he ruined his career.
Right. But he would have a party every year, and it would be legendary. Everybody would talk about it. We had the closet, all the games. And I was invited to the 6th grade one. I was like, this is it. I'm going to be popular. And something happened, and I couldn't go. It was like, and from then on, not popular.
The second I
Not
could,
popular.
well, you know what?
You lost
That
your
did
shot.
me in because I didn't go to the party.
Aw, sorry, babe.
The second Ninja Turtle movie that came out, Secrets of the Ooze. We had a bunch of guys that were going to get together. I say guys, we were 7. So me, my buddy Steve, my buddy Vinny, my brother. We're like we had like a group of 4 boys that were going to go out and watch the second Ninja Turtle movie. And the morning, it was probably like a Saturday morning or something like that. We were all excited, waking up, and all of a sudden, I felt like a little bit of like an itch in the back of my head, around my neck, or something like that. And I started feeling like itchy and shit. And I told my mom, I said, "Mom, something's. I don't feel. I feel weird." She went and she said, "Frank, take your shirt off." She said she saw something behind my neck. She said, "Frank, take your shirt off." And I had chicken pox. And then, of course, my brother got the chicken pox from me about a
Did
day.
you give it to him on purpose, or
It was one of those things where it was kind of like, just don't let Anthony get too far away from Frank. Not necessarily infect him, but let's just get this over with.
My parents made us cough all over each other when we got it.
Listen, it was like
so we all got it.
It was like a week and a half of oatmeal baths.
Yeah,
and then that was
horrible.
I remember one of the worst parts about it was when it was technically done and you're just healing, and all of the blisters are just like dry and flaky.
Dude, do you remember the old Atari joysticks?
Yeah,
yeah, right. There's a box with the little stick. That rubber used to come off of it, and I had chicken pox, and I remember just sticking that thing to my chicken pox and letting the suction, like instead of scratching it, and I did it all over, and it felt so good, and I was like, oh. And my mother comes in the room and she goes, David. And I was like, what? She goes, what happened? I go, with what? And she took a mirror. She goes, look. And I had all these hickeys all over my face from this sucky thing.
And of
I
course,
looked like a freak.
You know what? Hold on a
It
second.
must have been 20 huge hickeys all over my face.
I'm
Took
gonna
care of the itch.
It did. Instead of scratching, I was a good boy.
I'm gonna ask Grok something. Is it true
That Dave
when
had
you pop a chicken pox blister, the pus will make another blister show up? Because we were told, don't pop them. It's just going to spread it or all over your skin. Let's see. Hold on.
It leaves scars if you
No,
scratch
it's
it.
not true.
I had a scar for like up until about maybe 10 years ago. Right in the center.
I still have a scar on my forehead from a chicken pox. Actually.
Apparently, you get them in the center line of your body, the scars.
That's what I used to think pock marks were.
Mm.
But apparently that can happen with even just like like a pimple or bad acne or something.
Yeah.
But I used to think that pock marks, if anybody ever had like a blemish, I was like, oh, that's probably when they had chicken pox. And
Do you ever know anybody who had that little like bowl burn looking thing? What was it?
yeah, what the fuck was that?
That's the vaccine for what do you call it? Smallpox.
Smallpox vaccine.
They stopped doing it in my brother's. My brother's the last one.
That's what that fucking thing was?
69 is the last year.
It looks like there was a bite.
Yeah, anybody
It
that's
looks like
2
someone
years
took a
older
hot
than me
bowl,
has
like
it.
a weed bowl, and burned it up and went.
I remember that.
Yeah, like a mic cord.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I was just so happy about not getting.
Oh yeah, you were the next year.
I know. That's why I'm glad.
Wait, that stopped in the 60s?
Yeah, stopped in it stopped in 69, I think.
Yeah.
I remember noticing that on several of my teachers, like what, and we used to think that somebody we would make up like rumors about them getting bit by dogs, bit by children. And
think about that. A vaccine that leaves a scar like that on you is
Yeah, I wonder what the needle
horrendous.
looks like. I never looked that up.
I think it was just like a round thing with a bunch of needles. I think that's what it was.
Hey,
Really?
people in the chat room said I have the mark. There's a couple.
Ew. I mean, oh, really?
There's a couple of freaks that in the chat room that have the mark. There's a couple of people that freakish.
A couple of 56-year-olds.
Can they send you a picture of it?
Hold on. Casey Kakalaki in the Discord wants to know if this is true for poison ivy as well. Is this true with spreading poison ivy? Because this is what we were told. Don't do it. Let's see. No, it's not true for poison ivy either. Popping or scratching poison ivy blisters, releasing the fluid, or often called pus, does not cause new blisters or spread the rash to other areas of your body the way people think. Poison ivy rash is caused by an allergic reaction to urushiol, the oil in the plant. Here's the key factors. Rash appears only when urushiol touches your skin initially. It often shows up in stages, whatever.
Or you get it on your socks.
I had a friend who took a dump in the woods once against a tree, and he got poison ivy on his ass. That is horrible. He was miserable.
Our first house.
He was
had
out
a
of commission
ton
for
poison
like
ivy. Remember that, babe?
5-6 days. Huh?
The poison ivy in our first
Oh
house.
yeah, I've had horrible poison ivy bouts, especially when I was younger. We just roll around in that shit. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my dad's friend ate it and died.
Oh, that's right.
Just the other night, I was talking about how, I don't know where I was talking about this, but I was talking about how I used to watch quite a few. Oh, it was on the Friday morning coffee Q&A we did yesterday. And I talked about how I actually saw people were talking about movies because we're going to do a lot of movies on Film Club with Quite Frankly soon. And, we have been, but I was telling them all the movies on the list, including Fatso.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget, somebody said, Frank, I think you should watch Hot Fuzz. That would be up your alley.
Dude, that's another one of my faves. Trevor and I watch that every couple of months.
Hot Fuzz is one of the movies that I watched.
Oh, wait a minute. Hot Fuzz or Hot Stuff?
Hot Fuzz.
Oh, Hot Fuzz is a good movie, but I'm talking about Hot Stuff with Jerry Reed.
No.
And Dom DeLuise.
What's Hot Fuzz? I don't know.
Hot Fuzz is...
it's one of those British films.
It's the guys who did Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Anyway, I watched it, not my full attention, but I watched the whole thing because it was on the television at Addicted to Ink when I was getting one of my tattoos done. Every time I went to Addicted to Ink, they had either a movie on or they were binging some sort of a series. And one of the series that I was talking about yesterday that was always on Addicted to Ink was 1,000 Ways to Die. And one of the people who died in that, it's all these crazy ways people have died. One of the ways people have died, a young kid just like picked something off of the side of the road to smoke, thinking that it was weed or it was smokable, and it was either like a poison oak, something that was poison oak ivy-ish. And of course, that was just like, I don't know if it's anaphylactic, but it just destroyed. He didn't survive it. I remember the snails, the homemade escargot episode there, where this guy killed himself and his girlfriend because he wanted to make her a fancy dinner, but he just picked up like snails from down the street on the ground. Like around a pond or something like that. It's like, if you are not
it's a
French,
special kind of snail. I
Don't
didn't
do-
know.
I mean,
Not that there's any fear of me.
it's specific. I think it's
At least
at
specific
least you got on a
snails.
date in that dumbass for a long time.
It's specific snails, and it's also a certain kind of way of preserving it. There was a brain parasite that they got.
Ugh. That sounds horrible.
It fucked up their brain.
Like a brain worm,
It
like
fucked up their
RFK.
brain. Yes.
I don't know why people they say that he's so stupid for saying he had a brain worm. It's a thing, right?
RFK.
People, yeah. I've just heard people use that as an insult, like he's
sure he
saying
didn't do
something
it on
that's
purpose.
so outlandish. But
Not like he
people
wanted
do
it.
get that type of thing.
It
You know
happens.
what?
Right?
Good for him for surviving it. That's like
Yeah.
kudos. Let's do 817 caller. Go ahead.
That shouldn't be.
Hey, Frank, this is Cloud9.
Cloud9, you are our last caller before we jump off of all of the platforms over to Pilled. Ladies and gentlemen, start clicking over for now. After this call, we are going to be jumping over there. No paywall, no nothing. It's pinned to the top of YouTube. It's pinned to the top of Rumble. And if you don't know where the hell it is, if you can't find it, just go to quitefrankly.tv and press play. Cloud9, it's all yours.
Yeah, well, first off, I just want to say I was able to send you a message, so I don't know if you received it at all.
I sent you. I replied to the message and I sent you the link to that chat I told you about. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyways, I was just going to ask, outside of everything's been going on today, what has been your, I don't know, is it called the Renaissance Disney films, like from 1989, starting with Little Mermaid, to like 1999 with Tarzan? What would be like each of your top 5 pre-Disney Renaissance films?
Pre-Disney,
like either. Let's go ahead.
Pre-Disney, so before Mermaid. You talking about that?
Before Mermaid, yes.
Okay, I know what mine could be. What about you guys?
I don't have one. I was never into Disney.
Really?
I was into Sesame Street, stuff like that, not Disney.
I
never saw any of the princess films.
Which mountain?
Which Escape from Witch Mountain?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I have
I
a
dug
few
that a lot. Watched it.
favorite. My gut is telling me Lady and the Tramp for a number of reasons. Bambi is up there. Fantasia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the Fantasia that hasn't been screwed with, that end with Franz Schubert's Ave Maria. What about
Fern
you?
Gully. That's actually we used
That's
to watch
not Disney.
that one.
Is that
It's
Disney?
not? I thought it was.
Wait, is Fern Gully Disney? Either way, that's 90s.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Robin. That's Robin Williams. Aurora just watched that last year. I showed it to
Really?
her. Cloud9, what's yours? And then I'll go into why Lady and the Tramp.
Okay. Well, for me, it's a tie because I would say The Rescuers, like the first Rescuers, not The Rescuers Down Under, because that would be considered 1990, so it's during the Renaissance time period. But The Rescuers is pretty unknown. And then I would also say The Great Mouse Detective, which came out, I believe, 86. And then something that's completely overlooked and underrated, because everybody likes to look at, Little Mermaid and going forward as like pinnacle Disney, is a film called The Black Cauldron. But those would be like between those
That was a
three.
scary one.
I'd probably say I've watched more of The Great Mouse Detective, but I'd still consider like The Rescuers has got, what's his name? It's Newhart, Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
He voices one of the mice.
I think
But,
that in that
The
movie,
Rescuers is great.
if you
And then
freeze
little-
frame that movie,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, if you freeze frame that movie during one of the scenes, there's a naked chick in one of the windows. I think it's The Rescuers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's The Rescuers.
All right.
Ro-
That's a weird
Aurora-
thing Disney always does. too, by
Aurora
the
was
way.
actually just watching the
Sorry to
original
interrupt you.
Rescuers today.
Wow.
She was watching a little bit of it today, and because I told my mother, I said, I mean, many times I have to actually send my mother. She's watching right now. I have to send her periodic reminders. You text or call me anytime you're sitting down with Aurora to watch a movie, especially if it's a new movie. If it's a movie she hasn't seen before, text me first, especially if it's been made within the last 25 years. And I just, you know, we just you know,
You want to keep track of what your kids watching.
Well, yeah, there's a day that she's going to be able to, and she's going to have the right to watch whatever the hell she wants. I just want to give her the base programming to be able to
deal with it.
To be able to deal with it.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway,
smart parenting, Frank.
So, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
That's not the way that we, me and my brother, we
didn't do any of that.
Anything that was on the VHS shelf in my basement, we were experimenting with. So when we were 8 years old watching The Shining or Valley of the Dolls, you know.
We were out of sight for a lot of our hanging out with our parents. And unlike, nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not get Valley of the Dolls at all at 8 years old. I was like, what the fuck is this? But we, sometimes
Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, you move on to that one?
No. I never saw that one, but I did see the first one. And it's just because, back in the 90s, if it's a rainy day, you didn't have YouTube. You just had whatever the hell you had physically at home.
Yeah.
Even the pay-per-view, we had the black box, but pay-per-view in the 90s, whatever was making it to pay-per-view, it was like one or two movies that were in rotation all week.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's only so many times you can watch Indecent Proposal. And, and then
you wait for that scene.
Jeez. It's like, what the fuck is this? That left a weird taste in my mouth. And anyway, the Rescuers, I get you there. Now, last thing I'll say before we pop off.
Really?
The reason why Lady and the Tramp I love so much is just always been the artwork. I love, first of all, the opening, Christmas time. It closes at Christmas time. The Christmas scenes are so serene. And then I want to live in this town. Mm-hmm. The artwork was awesome. There's no bad part of town. It's just put together so I want to walk through those parks. Ah, man.
What about the alleyways, though? They're not that great.
And
looking.
dogs.
Even the alleyways. Dude, even the alleyways
We're
look
clean?
great.
All right.
Yeah, you see.
I don't remember.
I would love to sit down on one of those wooden crates outside of Tony's restaurant. You have some wilted lettuce coming out of the top of it or whatever.
Scraps thrown at you. That's good.
If you're a dog, you show up, you eat like a king. It's like, oh, it's Butch, and they give him some bones, and then all of a sudden he shows up with some bitch one night, and then he's like, you're getting spaghetti and meatballs, and I just like, damn, this is awesome.
It's good, Frank.
It's really some good shit. So that's why it's all for me. Cloud9, it's always about the artwork. That's the other reason why Bambi. I love the artwork of the forest. Mm-hmm. It's just sensationally done art. It's great, you know. And it's all
especially like you go back to all those I don't know what you want to call it. Like when most animation was just 2D, you could go back and just rewatch it, and it would be over within an hour and 10 minutes maybe, because they weren't particularly long films like what we have today with not just like Disney films, but most films today try to get over the 2 hour mark or 2.5 hour mark. And that's why, when it comes to TV series, they break it up episode by episode, and it's more digestible that way.
For kids, especially.
Back then it was kind of like that, where you could go watch a film realistically, it'd be over within 80 minutes. They would have an intermission and then show like another film on top of that. And, Bambi is just one of those classic films you go back and you watch, and then you totally forget about Bambi's mom being shot, but they don't actually show it. But there's still that, that fun bit of trauma that Disney loves to throw in their old school
that's a plot
films where you go back and you watch and you're like, movies. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Dang, that's dark.
I know it's dark, but on the other hand, you could also just, you can call it trauma-based something, or you can also say it's bold storytelling, even just for children. Because what happens? The father shows up and he says, you can't be with your mother anymore. follow me. He says, he goes, follow me, my son, or something like that. Essentially, I'm going to teach you how to be a man now. And it goes right to the forest fire scene in the end, where you know Bambi is he's saving his love. He gets hit by a fucking burning branch. He's down. He's about to get burnt up. His father doesn't pick him up. His father says, "Get up, Bambi. You must get up." I love that. You must get up. He says, he's so fucking authoritative. Yeah. It's awesome. And then at the end, he takes his father's place at the top of the ridge, and that's fucking. It's
a great story.
You can say it's too dark for kids. I say, man,
the kids need a little darkness. Come on, it can't all be balloons and
they gotta
lollipops.
They gotta learn.
Hey, was that movie The Black Hole a Disney joint? You know, Cloud9?
What?
The Black Hole, that movie?
What?
The Black Hole?
The Black Hole?
Was that from Disney?
I think that was a Disney film, but going back to what you're saying, though, yeah, you're right in the sense that, like, there does need to be some level of, hey, this is kind of what's to be expected, but there's a way that you can overcome this. Like, films like Secret of Nim, I believe, is it Watershed Down is another one. And then, there's another one. I don't know if it was Disney. It's Don Bluth. I think it's All Dogs Go to Heaven. I mean, like, a lot of these animated films. Oh, and then Dark Crystal. That's another one.
Oh, well, that's Jim. That's Jim Henson, no?
There you go.
Yes.
That's Jim Henson.
And then The Witches.
Well, Cloud9, listen, if you got something else to call in with, please call in again. I have to bounce off, though, right now. But it's not like you're one and only token. If you get through again, good for you. Okay, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
All right, take care. Everybody?
I had to ask about the Black Hole because that was the first movie I saw on VHS. That's why I was curious about it.
I remember the first one I saw was Xanadu.
Ladies and gents.
I love Xanadu.
Here's what we have coming up for the rest of the night. We're going to go for another, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. We have to do half and half. So we have, I'm going to show you Jim Carrey's new face. And then we're going to go into some weird ass VHS stuff from Found Footage Fest on YouTube and elsewhere. I love, following that account because they just put some obscure shit up there. You're going to love it. So follow us over. I just put the links in again fresh on Rumble and on YouTube. It's one click. It's one click.
It's so easy.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, you've already invested this much.
You can't take down the New World Order if you can't just switch websites.
I mean, seriously.
Follow us over, please. Anyway, with that being said.
And like the video before you do it.
Like the video, comment, share it.
Smash that like button.
Smash it up. And remember, right now it's 10:02 p.m. Until midnight tonight. Use promo code Frankly at ketobrainz.com and you can get into the running for the 4 prizes that are going to be given away. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, including some, quite frankly, 20th anniversary t-shirts. So you only have 2 more hours. And what I've been told is that if you are a subscriber to Keto Brainz, like if you just love it so much, you're getting it showing up every month, like I do. That doesn't get you in there. Go use the promo code and I don't know, just buy a hand blender, buy something, and have a good time. We will see you on the other side. Hit those links. Thank you guys so much. And away we go. Hold on one second.